My to-do list has been staring at me for 3 days. It's not even angry anymore, it's just disappointed.
That's worse. Anger you can fight. Disappointment just sits there.
I'm Joanna, by the way, and that's Ian, and you're listening to Easy English, Cozy Learning.
And today we're talking about procrastination, which is the perfect topic because I almost pushed it to next week.
Oh, that's mean. That's a little too on the nose.
I had to. The topic deserved it.
Okay, so here's the thing I want to understand. Why do I do this? I know the task is small. I know I will feel better if I just do it.
And you still don't do it.
I still don't do it. I open my laptop, I look at the task, and suddenly my kitchen needs to be cleaned.
Your kitchen has never been cleaner than during your hardest week.
It's true. My kitchen knows when I have a deadline.
So most people think procrastination is a time problem, like the person just can't plan well.
Right. That's what I always thought. I'm bad at time.
But researchers don't really see it that way anymore. They see it as an emotion problem.
An emotion problem? How?
Think about the task you're avoiding. It probably feels boring, or hard, or maybe a little scary.
Definitely scary sometimes. Like writing emails to people I don't know.
Right. So your brain feels that small, bad feeling, and it wants to escape.
And cleaning the kitchen feels nice.
Exactly. You're not avoiding the work. You're avoiding the feeling.
Oh. Oh, that actually hits different.
There's a name for it. Some researchers call it short-term mood repair.
Mood repair. So I'm fixing my mood just in the worst way possible.
You feel better for 10 minutes, then you feel worse for 10 hours.
Yeah. That's the part nobody warns you about.
And it's not a small group. One study suggests around 20% of adults are chronic procrastinators.
20%? That's a lot of people staring at clean kitchens.
A lot of clean kitchens, a lot of unfinished reports.
Okay, but here's my next question. Why does my future self always seem so capable?
What do you mean?
I look at the task today and think, no way, too hard. But tomorrow me will handle it. Tomorrow me is amazing.
Tomorrow you is a hero. Today you is a mess.
Exactly. And then tomorrow comes and I'm the mess again.
So there's a really interesting idea about this from behavioral economics.
Behavioral what?
Economics, with the part that studies why people make weird choices, not the money charts part.
Okay, good. Charts make me sleepy.
The idea is that our brains don't value time in a steady way.
Meaning,
Meaning the cost of doing something now feels huge, but the cost of doing the same thing tomorrow feels small.
even though it's the same task.
Same task, same effort, just placed in the future.
So my brain is basically lying to me about how hard tomorrow will be.
Pretty much. Researchers call this present bias.
Present bias? That's a polite name for a very rude habit.
My brain has a rude habit with a polite name.
It's so weird, though, because I really believe it when I make the plan.
That's the strange part. You're not pretending. You're being sincere when you say tomorrow.
And then tomorrow shows up and the task feels heavy again.
Because now tomorrow is today. The discount is gone.
Oh, that's actually a sad little loop.
It is. People plan honestly and break promises to themselves honestly, over and over.
Sigh. No wonder we end up feeling so bad about it.
And that's the next piece. The bad feeling doesn't help.
You mean the guilt afterward?
Yeah, most people think guilt will push them to do better next time.
That's what I always thought. Punish yourself, learn the lesson.
But studies suggest the opposite happens.
Wait, really?
When you're harsh with yourself after procrastinating, the next task feels even scarier.
Because now there's more bad feeling attached to it?
Right. So you're more likely to avoid it again.
Oh no. So beating myself up is making it worse?
It seems that way. The guilt becomes part of the thing you want to escape.
That's a horrible little circle.
Some researchers have looked at something called self-compassion. It just means being kind to yourself when you mess up.
Kind to myself. That sounds suspicious.
Why suspicious?
Because in my head, being kind means being lazy. If I forgive myself, won't I just procrastinate more?
That's what most people think, but the research actually points the other way.
Really?
People who treat themselves more kindly after a slip tend to start the next task sooner.
Hmm. Because they're not carrying all that extra fear?
Exactly. The task is just the task again, not the task plus shame.
Task plus shame. That should be the name of every Sunday night.
Task plus shame, now streaming.
Okay, this is making more sense. So my brain hates the feeling, runs away, then I yell at it, and it runs away even more.
That's basically the loop.
How do you stop a loop like that?
One small idea that comes up a lot is the 10-minute rule.
10 minutes? That's it?
That's it. You promise your brain, I will only work on this for 10 minutes. After that, I can stop.
And then what? I magically want to keep going?
Often, yes. Once you've started, the bad feeling shrinks. The scary task wasn't as scary as the idea of it.
So the hard part isn't the work, it's the starting.
For a lot of people, yes, the first minute is the heaviest.
That's actually comforting. I always feel weak when I can't begin. Like, just sit down, Joanna. What's wrong with you?
It's not weakness. Your brain is fighting a very old battle.
An old battle?
One part of the brain wants comfort right now. Another part wants the long-term goal. They argue.
And the comfort part is louder?
Usually, yes, especially when you're tired.
Ugh, that explains so much. I am always more disciplined at 10 in the morning than at 10 at night.
Most people are. The thinking part of the brain gets tired too.
So my willpower has a battery.
Something like that. A small battery with a slow charger.
Slow charger. That's so accurate.
And when the battery is low, the comfort part wins easily.
So if I want to do something hard, I should do it earlier in the day.
That's one helpful pattern. Do the hardest thing first while you still have energy.
Not when I'm half asleep and my brain wants snacks.
Snack brain doesn't write reports.
Snack brain watches videos about jellyfish.
We should know.
Okay, but here's another thing I'm curious about. Some people say they work best under pressure, like they wait until the last minute on purpose.
Ah, the deadline rush people.
Yeah. Are they actually better?
That's been tested in labs. And the honest answer is mostly no.
Mostly no?
When researchers gave these people real tasks under real time pressure, their work was slower and had more mistakes.
But they always say they do their best work that way.
They say it, but the results don't match the story.
So why do they believe it?
Probably because it feels true. The adrenaline feels productive. And after the deadline, they only remember the rush, not the messy parts.
That's a kind of self-protection, isn't it?
A little bit. It's easier to say, I work best under pressure, than to say, I keep avoiding this.
That's actually a really gentle way of putting it.
And their bodies pay a price too. Long-term stress, less sleep, more tension.
So the deadline rush isn't free.
It's never free. The body keeps the bill.
That's a heavy little sentence.
But it's good to know. It means the cozy approach isn't lazy. It's actually healthier.
Cozy approach. I like that.
Start small, be kind, don't wait for the perfect mood.
Speaking of perfect, I have a question about that too.
Go for it.
I sometimes don't start because I want it to be perfect. If I can't do it perfectly, I'd rather not start at all.
That's really common, and it's part of the same emotion loop.
How so?
If you start, you might fail. If you don't start, you can't fail yet.
Oh, so not starting feels safer.
For a moment, yes. It's a tiny shield.
A tiny shield made of avoidance.
Exactly, but it shrinks your life over time.
That's such a quiet kind of damage.
It is. Nobody sees it. You just slowly stop trying things.
Okay, now you're being too real.
Sorry, the topic gets honest fast.
No, it's good. I think a lot of people need to hear that.
One small reframe that helps some people is allow a rough first try,
A rough first try.
not the final version,
Just a messy draft.
a first sketch.
A draft no one will ever see.
Right. The pressure drops a lot when you're not making the final thing yet.
My brain forgets that drafts are allowed.
Most brains do, especially if they grew up being told to do it right the first time.
Oh, that's a whole other layer.
It is. Some research suggests that very strict perfectionist environments in childhood can shape this habit later.
Because the kid learns that mistakes are dangerous.
And mistakes are part of starting anything
So they just stop starting.
as a protection. It's not laziness, it's an old fear still working.
That makes me feel a lot more gentle toward people who procrastinate, including me.
That's the right direction, honestly.
Okay, so let me try to gather what we've got.
Go.
Procrastination isn't about being bad at time, it's about avoiding a feeling.
Yes.
My brain tricks me into thinking tomorrow will be easier, even when it won't.
Yes.
Beating myself up makes the next task even harder, not easier.
Yes.
And starting small, like 10 minutes, can sneak past the scary part.
Yes, that's actually really clean.
I was paying attention this time. Don't look so shocked.
I'm proud, not shocked.
So next time my to-do list gives me the disappointed look,
You give it 10 minutes, not the whole life plan, just 10.
and if I mess up, I don't yell at myself.
You can be a little annoyed, just not cruel.
Annoyed, but not cruel. That's a good rule for a lot of things.
It really is.
Okay, small favor before we go.
Here we go.
If you've made it this far, you've already beaten today's procrastination. Take the win.
That's a fair win. They're listening, not avoiding.
So while you're winning, maybe tap the like button. Quick action, low effort. Future you will be proud.
And if you put it off, that's fine. Just don't put it off for 10 years.
10 years is too generous.
Subscribe too if you want us back in your week. We try to make these short enough that your brain says yes.
I like that. We're easier than the report you're avoiding.
A much smaller commitment.
All right, take care of yourself this week. Be a little kinder when you slip. Start the small thing even badly.
Especially badly. Badly is allowed.
Thanks for spending this cozy moment with us on Izzy English Cozy Learning. Talk to you soon.
Go do your 10 minutes. We believe in you.